What's so funny, TSM?
Yeah, tune in with April Showers on YouTube. Hey, talk about it, be about it. Tune in with April Showers. Hit that like, that, share, subscribe. Then let's make Miss April ours. Talk about it, be about it. Tune in with April Showers. Hit that like, that, share, subscribe. Then let's make Miss April ours. Talk about it, be about it. Tune in with April Showers. Hit that like, that, share, subscribe. Then let's make Miss April ours. Talk about it. Be about it. Tune in with April Showers. Hit that like, that, share, subscribe. And let's make Miss April ours. You know that she in the better thing. She in the better thing. She do a little bit of everything. You know that she in the better thing. She in the better thing. She do a little bit of everything.
Hello, everyone. On this fine Monday afternoon, how's everyone doing? If everyone would like to go to grad school, I was a guest on grad school show, and we talked about some interesting subjects today, mainly R. Kelly, and we talked about unclean hands being involved in the case, and we talked about how the law is saying he's wrong. Rashonda Landfair gave her testimony, but her mother came on the stand after her and sending wrong messages. Basically, they approved of the relationship. So I'm conflicted because even though it's wrong by the law, and I'm just talking about this one, well, a couple of girls, not everybody. I want to make that clear. I'm just speaking on what I know, what came out in the trial in Chicago, and that was that her parents approved of her relationship with Rob. And so, hey, Courtney, so it gets down to the get down. Well, who am I? Even though it's against the law, it's not my child. I'm not her mother. So I can't walk around here and be so mad and upset. If parents went along with this, it was their children. If they were okay with it, who am I? I can't pass judgment. And neither should anybody else. People really need to start seeing this for what it is, for the parents that was okay with this. Then you need to keep your mouth shut, because to me it seems like we had more willing participants and parents. So it's not fair to him. I've set up for 3 years. Hey, Patty Southern Kitchen. For 3 years, I looked at this, from everybody's eyes. But I can't get mad over somebody else's daughter and the way they chose to raise their daughter, even though it's against the law. But if you want to, you can go to grad school. Now, what I want to talk about, This Bishop Lamar Whitehead in New York. Now, I'm see. Oh, okay. Let me slow down. I probably should have wrote down what I was gonna say first. Because everybody's so sensitive out here. Nobody, nobody wants to deal with everyday facts, what's going on in the real world. You know, everybody wants to act like they're perfect saints, and they ain't never did no wrong. And oh Lord, have mercy. Like I can't do these type of people. But anyway, Bishop Lamar Whitehead. Now remember, we already been dealing with the bishop. Remember, Bishop Lamar Whitehead from New York. He was robbed of around $1 million in jewelry during a live stream service in July. Okay? Hey, this bishop is, he's wearing $1 million in jewelry. He's no different than this rapper, PNJ Block, who come up dead, who was robbed of his jewelry. I mean, I understand that, hey, this is my jewelry. I bought and I paid for this jewelry. And I'm going to wear my jewelry wherever I want to go. Well, guess what? Everybody ain't feeling you. Everybody, you got a lot of people in this world that think by robbing you, that's their life. They will rob you because that's their life. And you might get shot and killed because you want to walk around and flash your jewelry. Now, I understand it's your right. If you worked hard for something, fine. But just know that there are people out here that's going to rob you. It's crazy. But anyway, this bishop was robbed. So now check this out. Bishop Lamar Whitehead, 44, was preaching at the Leaders of Tomorrow International Ministries Church in Brooklyn's Canarsie neighborhood when someone in the congregation started yelling off camera. So what the bishop did, the bishop said, okay, you want to come preach? Come on up here. I'm going to make you famous. So then what does this bishop do? As the woman approaches him, video appears to show the bishop grabbing her hair by the back of her neck and pushing her off camera. Grab her out. Whitehead is heard saying out of view of the live stream. So when the officers arrived about a dispute at the church, they removed Bishop Whitehead, and they also removed the woman from the church, and they took them to 69th precinct, according to the New York Police Department. Police said the woman, identified as 47-year-old Tasha Howard, was recording the church service. When asked to stop and leave the church, she began to antagonize the parish bishop and approach him on stage. The bishop then physically removed the female from the location. Now, he was arrested. Whitehead was arrested, and then the woman was charged with trespassing and disrupting religious service. Check this out. They released him a few hours later because once the higher ups found out he was at the precinct. Now, this is what Bishop Lamar Whitehead is saying, that the charges against him was dropped. Bishop goes on to say, they put me in prison and then let me out and say, oops, you made a mistake. Now, I saw that video. That man, he assaulted her. He assaulted her. And I want to know why this man is still in the pulpit. I mean, what umbrella is this bishop under? Because between the church robbery and now this man should be removed from the pulpit until that robbery is investigated. You know, they still haven't found the robbers yet. Things that make you go, hmm. Then Bishop Lamar Whitehead was going to sue Larry Reed and anybody else that talked about the so-called alleged robbery. You know, like it was fake and it was staged. The views and opinions expressed on this show are mine. I'm going to drop the link if anybody wants to come up and give their opinion. But it seems to me something ain't right with this bishop. You know, something ain't right from him. And he should be removed. I don't know what umbrella he's under, but people need to start asking for this man to be removed. I have some people that's in the ministry, and they said that this bishop is known for being an abuser. I don't know what umbrella he's under, but it just seems like he's in the news a lot lately, and it's really not good. He tried to come up with the whole scenario. The bishop did, talking about the woman cursed him out. The woman did this. And, he had to protect his wife. That has nothing to do with you putting your hands on a woman. No man should put their hand on a woman. And you can whoop this woman. You're the scum of the earth. You are dirty so and so to me. For putting your hands on a woman, as a woman that suffered abuse. A man that fights a woman is a sorry man. You're an insecure man. You ain't shit. So you find pleasure in hitting on a woman because you sorry. You don't have a job. You don't have your own place because you just shit. So I saw that video. You guys can go look it up on YouTube. And yes, he put his hands on that woman. So, due to my personal experience, Bishop Lamar Whitehead can go to hell and use a sorry bishop. You sorry. You low down and you dirty. And when them boys could see, oh, trust me, you gonna get yours. Some real men gonna get you. And when they do, I hope they beat you down to the white meat for putting your hands on a woman. This is April Showers, and I'm out.